I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite tools to use when meal planning, especially at the beginning of my macro tracking journey. So, the first thing that I want you to do is look at the bar underneath the date, and it says goals, food, exercises, and remaining. So, if you tap on that, it's going to take you to one of my favorite tabs, which is called nutrients. I like this tab because it has your totals for the day, your goals, your macro goals for the day, and what you have left. But if you go down and you click on any one of the macronutrients or even fiber, because you're planning for the next day and you realize in here, let's look at protein, that you're over your protein and you're thinking, what put me over? I'm so curious. So if you touch that bar, that protein bar anywhere, it brings you to this page, and you can see that your goal is 170. But if you scroll down right below, you can see what had the most protein in your day. So for this day, for me, my protein drink had the most protein, which is 42 grams. And then the next amount of protein were the Southwest egg beaters that I like. So what you can do is, now that you know that those two things had the most protein in them, you can go back to your day and you can go back into your food log and you can make that adjustment in either your egg whites and reduce your egg whites if you needed to, or you can go into your protein and you can reduce your protein for the day wherever you might have a protein drink. In here, I want to say that it's right here. So I could go in and I could reduce my protein to make sure that I don't go over my macros. The same thing would be true, right? If I was over on my fat grams, then I would just touch the fat gram bar and then I see all of this data on the top. But what I'm curious is what underneath it caused me to have the overage, right? And so then it maps out what macro you're looking into for your totals for the day and what food caused that. So I could always go in and reduce whatever I needed to make sure that I stayed within my macronutrient count for the day. This will help you tremendously when you're planning the night before for the next day. So first, plug in all your food, then go into these tabs and see where you went over, and then make those portion adjustments for the next day. That's all.